This Yukon Quest update brought to you by MAPCO, Donnybrook Building Supply, Jakovich Tractor and Equipment, and Fountain Automotive.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex Epstein, and together with photographer Lou Devan, we'll be covering the length of this Yukon Quest sled dog race from Fairbanks to Whitehorse for Channel 11. This was a scene in downtown Fairbanks earlier today. The temperature about 0, the sky's clearing, a lot of sunshine coming through, and a good crowd on hand to watch 26 mushers blaze down 2nd Avenue and into history for the first running of the Yukon Quest. First out of the chute was David Pecos Humphreys, a laborer and trapper from Talkeetna.
We've been on mushing up here, so I'm sure it'll be a lot of new country, a lot of new things for me, but I'm looking forward to it.
He was followed at 2-minute intervals by Iditarod veteran musher Sonny Lindner, and then the first of 2 Nenana mushers, Bill Cotter. Fourth out was the first Canadian entry, Bruce Johnson of Atlin River, British Columbia, who has won the race between Dawson and Eagle 3 times. The youngest dog driver to run is 21-year-old Nick Erickson of Fairbanks, and the senior member of the race, Ron Aldrich of Willow, will be the only person to have run in both the inaugural race of the Iditarod and this, the first running of the Yukon Quest. The Quest is about 1,000 miles long, roughly running the old gold rush and transportation routes from Fairbanks to Circle, then down river to Eagle, crossing into Canadian territory to Dawson, then into Carmacks. The finish line is in front of the Yukon and White Pass Railroad Station in Whitehorse, and the winner being guaranteed a first-place prize of $15,000. We're standing here with Leroy, Shank, and Roger Williams, 2 of the guys that have been working on the Yukon Quest since the beginning. And Leroy, I have to ask you, the mushers are all out. What does it feel like to get them off from 2nd Avenue?
We were there from second 1, the first second, and we're still here, and you know, all the other people have helped, and this is more or less the end of the rainbow. That it's up to the mushers and their trusty dogs. The dogs are the heroes as far as I'm concerned.
Roger, let me ask you to jump in a second. You're not a dog musher at all, but you got into the race for another reason. What got you into the whole activity here?
I'm a kind of a history buff, and gives people an opportunity to look at the old historical Gold Rush Trail. That if it hadn't been for that trail, we never would have an Alaska that we have today, you know.
Well, there you have it from 2nd Avenue. Let's go back to race headquarters and see where the mushers stand right now.
The mushers got off of 2nd Avenue this afternoon or this morning without any problems. We're happy to say they all crossed Nordale Road without any problems. At 5 o'clock, we had 22 mushers through Valley Center, and without any problems. The three leaders seem to be at this point Pecos Humphreys, Joe Runyon, and Sonny Lindner. And the first official checkpoint is at Chena Hot Springs.
Stay tuned to Channel 11 for daily updates on the 1984 Yukon Quest.